What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? Why is music playing in my ear? I don't know, but that's not what this is about. How are we doing this afternoon? 11:45. Technically, it's morning for 15 minutes, but check in. Where are you at exactly this moment? Exactly. Where are you at? Check in. City, state, device, iPhone, iPad, Android, tablet, TV, what device? Get it in the chat immediately. Check in. Noah says, yo. Jesse says, second. That sports kid says, yo, baby. AAA says, what up? Robert Leaf says, go Browns. Clyde says, what's going on? Addy says, yo. Noah Gaming says, what's up? Jesse says, on my bed. Clyde says, at Meyer on the iPhone. Pick up some water while you're at it, Clyde. Derek says, let's go. Dalton says, Louisville, Kentucky. Peter says, South Dakota. My Addy in the building already dropping in the donations. Let me get my soundboard on. You caught me off guard. Let's get it. I don't know if you heard that or not, because I sure didn't. What is going on? There we go. Thank you for the $2 donation, my guy, Addy. Let's get over to Facebook. Robert says, I don't have cable. It's on. It is on CBS today. My man, LA, how are you doing? What is up? Robert says, what's up? John says, good morning in Dayton. Steven says, Akron. Robert says, afternoon here in Nova Scotia. Let's get it. Steven says he is excited. It is on CBS. Locally here for me in Columbus, Ohio. Richard says, what's up, Corey in Georgia? Robert says, get your Sunkiss ready for today. You already know it's going to be on and popping. 1 o'clock. Sunkiss will be ready. Noah says, we're not scared of the Titans. We'll get into that a little later. Speak for yourself, Noah. But we'll get into that a little later. Now, let me get all my normal plugs in this morning. Everything Browns Nation. If you are new, like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Share to all your friends. Turn on those notifications. If you're on Facebook, like the page, follow the page, share it to all your Browns groups, your friends, your families. Patreon.com/everything Browns. Support the channel. It keeps us going. Because we're ending near the season. We're in week 13. Can you believe it? Week 13, ladies and gentlemen, against those Tennessee Titans. Oh, Lord. Woo! Are you nervous? 1 to 10. 1, you're not nervous. You're ready to roll. Who cares about the Titans? 10, you're biting your nails. Oh, my goodness. You're sweating. You're doing all of your rituals to get a win today. 1, not nervous at all. 10, you are nervous for these Titans. Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Let's go. Jackson says 10. Yusuf says 10. Jesse says 10,000. Go Brown says zebra. 10 says Lamone's Jr. Photo Project says 8. We got to stop the run. Benson says Browns. Derek says 6.5. Zebra says 10. Robert says Clowney is out for the season. John says on Facebook 1, not nervous at all. Robert says 10. John says 10. Noah says 11, nervous, but they're going to ball out today, boy. Bernica says 9. Baraka says 9 and 3. Here we come. Dave says 1. Pete over on YouTube says 6. Richard says I woke up feeling dangerous, but he's nervous. He is at a 10.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
I like it.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
Miles back. Brandy Miles is back.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
I had to do it 3 times just because I felt like it. Let's go. I'm not streaming the game. We will have the watch party at 1 o'clock. I don't think I mentioned that, but if you've been here for a while, you already know. Watch party, 1 p.m. It will just be on YouTube, streaming it on YouTube. So if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Link is in the description over on Facebook. Turn on those notifications. I cannot show the game. The NFL satellites will come down and get me immediately. Don said always nervous watching, but go Browns. But I can't show the game, but we will be back. Ward is out today. I didn't mention that, but Denzel Ward is out, along with Taywan Taylor, Cardell Hodge, Dontrell Hilliard, Tedrick Thompson, and Joe Jackson. Kevin Johnson is starting for Denzel Ward. Brownies fans, I've been waiting so long for your stream to stream Dog Check.
Dog check!
There you go, my guy.
Dog check!
Dog Check for you. Now let's get into it. We know we got to revisit it before we get to those pesky Titans. Jaguars, Browns, victory 27-25. Maybe not like you wanted it to be, but that's how it happened. Happy, sad, indifferent. We did get the W versus Jacksonville. It was a close one. You could say it should have been 27-19 if the referees knew what a first down really was, if they went into the referee book, the manual, and seen if the ball actually is at the end of the chain, it's a first down. But they didn't. They drove at the end of the game, made it a 2-point game. The Browns prevailed. You can say if Baker didn't miss an easy touchdown pass, we'd have an extra touchdown. You can say if the Browns defense learned how to stop James Robinson, we would have won by more. But you can have all the ifs, ands, and buts about it. The Browns won by 2 points. A win is a win. Now, were you satisfied with the win? You can let me know in the chat. Were you mad? Were you happy? Did you leave saying, oh my God, we are terrible. We're 8-3, but we still stink. I hate this team. Some people do that. I don't know why. Or were you like, you know what? We're 8-3. We're right where we need to be. A shot for the playoffs. We really control our own destiny right now. We win and we're in. That's how you can look at it. 13-3, we're definitely in. Or you can say, hey, we gave ourselves a little cushion if we lose a game, and we're still in it. However you want to look at it, 8-3. How I looked at it, I left my review over on Patreon at how I viewed the game. But if you want to know how I viewed the game, I look at it a little bit like this. Hey, listen up, guys. We haven't been in this position in a long time. So I'm not trying to find things to complain about. If I want to complain about one thing and one thing only from this game, it's going to be that missed throw to Hollywood Higgins. I can't get over that. I still cannot get over that missed throw. If it's one thing I want to complain about, it's going to be that. Because, listen, these men go out there and they play football. They have pride. Close games are going to happen. Well, Corey, that's a bunch of junk. We should have killed them. We stink. Okay, you can look at it like that. But I'm not going to complain because, listen, I got the Titans on deck. It is what it is. I'm not going to worry about beating this team by 2. I'm not going to cry about it, but I am going to cry about that missed pass. Addy, what is up? There's no such thing as an ugly win. They're only ugly. Ugly people. I'm not one of those people. Coach Kevin Stefanski. Oh, I love the quote. Kevin Stefanski. I like it. $5 donation in the chat. My guy Addy is on a roll. He is up here just doing big things. Thank you for the donation. Robert says, to heck with all the haters. We are 8-3. I don't care now. I am happy. LA said this game felt different as close as it was. I never thought they would lose it. Shout out to you, LA. I didn't think we were going to lose either. Even though when they were mounting that comeback, I didn't feel like we were going to lose. Shout out to you. Now, I'm not going to say I was happy that it was close. I'm not going to lie to you guys on camera. I was like, close game. Yeah, woo! Because you watched the watch party with me. I didn't like the defense letting Mike Glennon gash them up. And we were down a lot of players due to COVID reasons, injury reasons, things like that. I took that into consideration, but we got the job done. Things we didn't do last year. When we played inferior teams, we lost. So I like the win. I'll take the win. I did not like Kevin Stefanski hire, says Brandy, but he has the Browns 8-3. Crow for lunch. Hey, Brandy, eat that crow. I do it all the time. It's a favorite on my menu. It's like number 3 on my menu, crow. You know, I order it up, fry it sometimes. Sometimes I bake it. I eat a lot of crow. But hey, it is what it is. Miles back, no Ward, no Hodge, no Tylon Taylor. No Ward is going to be big for this game, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't sleep last night, says Bartro TV. I think by Bwatro TV. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name, my guy, but I probably did. Sorry about that. I feel you, man. We are winning close games, says Photo Project. Lamone Jr. says Baker has to be on point this game. I agree with you, Lamone Jr. And Jason Anderson said Browns 34, Titans 33. It will be a close game. These teams are so similar. Yes, they are. Brownies fans have been waiting all day for your stream. Laugh out loud. I actually love your channel. Thank you, Brownies fan. Thank you for that. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Brownies fan. We might win. I don't really know. LOL, says Noah. Caesar Castro, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Caesar. Thank you. Now, I didn't answer my own question, Caesar, but I am a 10 out of 10 out of nervousness for this game. If you want to know how I'm doing, I am so nervous for this game, and I'm going to be on camera calling this game. I don't know how this day is going to turn up for me, so I need you guys to be with me and help me heal, regardless of the outcome of this game. Catherine said, I'm so annoyed right now. I live in Massachusetts, and the Browns game is on TV today, but you know what happened? My sound won't work. Oh, no. Catherine, we can do this together. Browns backer says we can beat Tennessee. Lance says Browns with a solid win, 37-27. Book it. All right, I'm booking it, Lance. 37-27. I bet we were up 17 at one time in this game. Gmail says no more excuses from Baker. We're going to talk about him a little later. Stay positive, Dog Pound, says Caesar. Robert says Baker Day. He's going to ball. Does anyone think we can move from Baker if we lose today? Cowturd thinks so. I don't think so. I'm picking Browns 30-24, says Zebra Poo. And Browns backer playoff percentage with 92% with the win. Lost 62%. All right, let's get into one of my favorite players. One of my favorite people in the world. You can see it on the screen where I'm going to go. It goes from, left to right. You know where I'm going. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb. He's my favorite player on the Browns, okay? If he's your favorite player, type a 1 in the chat. If he's not, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to type a 1. But he is my favorite player. Since he's been back, he has been on a tear. And once again, he does it again against Jacksonville. Straight dominates the Jacksonville Jaguars. And listen, I don't know what else I could say about Nick Chubb that hasn't been said. At this point, if we lose Nick Chubb, I don't know what I'll do. I really don't. He's the best thing going. And I want to parlay that with a question. But how much do you love Nick Chubb? Let me know. KC says 1. Joshua says 1. Yes, I'm serving sweating bucket. I'm sweating buckets, says LA. I feel you, my guy. I am so nervous about this game. You just do not understand. We're going to get into this game, and we're going to get into Nick Chubb a little more right about now. Browns backer said, I just noticed the pregame rundown. It's okay, my guy. Hey, it's okay. Better late than never. Taki is my favorite, says Browner. Okay. Hey, I'm back, says Scully. What's up, Scully? Can't worry about losing a player. Oh, I can deep hove. When it comes to Nick Chubb, I worry. You're better than me, though. I worry about it when I go to sleep. What's up, my main man, Corey? What's up, Blue? How you doing? Nick Chubb is due to break one, says Browns backer. Go Dog Pound, says Lil Whoop. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Juice, then Chubb for photos. So Juice is his favorite, then Chubb. Hey, can't get mad at that. Yes, you can get a dog check. Reginald, 1 second.
Dog check.
There you go.
Dog check.
Dog check for you. Blank check for Chubb, says Gmail. Brandy says Baker makes me nervous. He makes throws that are really great. Then he misses a wide open short throw. I need consistency. Can't argue with that. Browns backer says Chubb 120 yards today. Nick is a beast. I love the guy, says Richard. Can't believe Patriots drafted Michelle over Chubb. I can't neither, Drew. Thank you, Patriot Nation. We love you. Catherine says, Photo Project, same. Photo says that's what's up. Addie says, what I love about Jarvis, he's a team player, not a me player. I love Jarvis too. Don't get me wrong. I'm mad I can't watch the game. CBS, that is my only channel. I'm sorry, JDK. You can react with us, though. I can't show the game, but I can call it to the best of my ability. Ellis says Chubb mic'd up is the best footage ever. If you haven't seen Chubb mic'd up, listen, that's why you should love Nick Chubb. The Philadelphia Eagles tried talking trash to Nick Chubb. He didn't say a word back. He didn't even respond with words. He responded with one of the meanest stiff arms we've seen this year. Now, people are going to say I'm biased. I thought it was meaner than Derrick Henry's, and here's why. Derrick Henry did it to a DB. Nick Chubb did it to a linebacker. That's why I said it's meaner than Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's is more flashy because the DB went flying into the air. He flew off his feet, but Nick Chubb did it to a linebacker. Said, oh, you want to talk trash? Watch this. And kept on moving. He doesn't talk. You hear shoulder pads, grunts, breaths, sweats. He barely says anything. His players talk for him. You gotta love his mic'd up. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's beautiful. Thalman says Chubb will get 200 or better, and Hunt will get 100 or better in the Browns win. Let's go Browns, says Thalman. Screw CBS, says Casey. Jeff said it was awesome. He just kicked butt with that stiff arm LMFAO. He didn't say butt. I'm just keeping it a little clean as I can. But you can say what you want in the chat. Rob said that linebacker ended up making the tackle. We should sign him. He did make the tackle, though. I will give him props. He hustled down and made the tackle. Noah says Chubb gave that LB a hefty bag. Over on YouTube, Matt Ryan is a better tight end. Chubb doesn't talk. He just plays, and I respect that. All the way at Browns. Brownies fan says Chubb mic'd up, heavy breathing. Catherine said Godly. Photo says LOL. Chubb mic'd up is hilarious. Al Hassan said Titans are going to win. Javon said Baker will demand a trade soon. All he gets is hate. He loves Cleveland, but the media and even some fans hate him. Noah says we're going to get Henry down. All he do is stiff arm. Everyone knows that. Brownie fan says when Chubb is mic'd up, the whole team is mic'd up, but he doesn't talk. Kobe says Chubb is the best running back in the league. Brandy says Robert H. Your definition of fantastic. Robert H. Your definition of fantastic must be different from the actual one. Missing really easy throws are fantastic. Nah. Aaron says CBS is not playing the game because the Raiders really. Well, they are where I'm at. Maybe where you're at locally, they're not. Jeff says I like Baker. Just NFL growing pains. Considering year 3 and 3 head coaches, he'll be fine. Robert says, if we had 20 players like Chubb, we'd be undefeated. Let's go Browns, says David. Reginald says, I don't care how we win as long as the refs don't beat us. Now, to parlay my love for Nick Chubb into the question that I am asking you guys in the chat, Facebook, and YouTube. How important is Nick Chubb to the Browns? Now, if you had a tier of players of the most important to the Cleveland Browns, how would you rank them? Most teams and franchises, I think everybody can agree with this, would say quarterback, right? The most important player, like the Chiefs. If Patrick Mahomes goes down, it's over, right? They're like, oh my goodness, it's over. Mahomes, help me, help me. Aaron Rodgers go down for Green Bay, it's over. Oh no, Aaron Rodgers is gone. Help. What do we do? Dak Prescott went down for Dallas. It's over. It's a wrap. They weren't winning with them, but they're really done now, okay? You get where I'm going. The quarterback goes down, it's over. Now, how important is Nick Chubb the most important player on Cleveland? I could argue that he is. Have you seen what we look like since he's came back? Some people would say Myles Garrett. Some people would say Baker. I know a lot of people won't say Baker. But how important is Nick Chubb to this? Is he the most single important player to this team? Or is it Myles Garrett? Without him on the defense, who knows what's going to happen? They have stepped up without him. Or is it Nick freaking Chubb? Take him out of the lineup. You do still have Kareem Hunt. But the running game is not quite the same without Nick Chubb in it. How important is he? 1, 2, 3, 4? If you're not beyond 2, I don't know what to tell you. How important is he? Is he the most important player on this team? Susie in the building. How you doing over on Facebook? She says, let's go dogs. 70% says Reginald. Brownie fan says 1 Chubb, 2 Baker, 3 Landry. Brandy, you have a fan in the chat. I am not going to read what Brownie put in the chat, but you have a fan. Aaron says very important, number 1. Robert says without a doubt. Robert H says Chubb, Miles Baker. Catherine says I think Chubb. Browns backer says Chubb, Garrett Ward. Brandy says false. The line opening for Chubb and Hunt is kind of important. Photo says Chubb is vital, number 1. Javon says we were without Chubb 5 games. We went 3-2 playing the Colts and the Steelers. That is on pace to win 10. We are better with Chubb, but it is Baker. But Chubb hates the power. Good one, Browns banana. But Chubb hates the Power Rangers. I don't know where that came from, to be honest with you. When I am on watch parties, things come to my head. I don't know why, but Chubb does hate the Power Rangers. I do not know why. Good one, Browns banana. Good one. Green Mirror says Chubb, Baker, Landry. Richard Burrow says MVP on offense, 8. Max says Browns win today. Are we finished with Baker if he gets blown out this game? We're going to talk about Baker in a little bit. Hold on for me, Browner. As you can see on the pregame rundown, he is next because, listen, we can't go a show without talking about him. He is so loved. The truth is OBJ's on the show. All we do, Browns, is win. Time for Keenum. Here he is. Here's the truth. Couldn't get a show in without talking about poor old injured OBJ. Just minding his business, trying to rehab. They're all goats, says Scully. Thomas Robbins says team captain. Max says Garrett, Chubb, Hunt. I don't know if we will. Brandy says get Miles some help. Show Butter says win. The truth, why would you want Keenum? And Marvel says Browns going to prove all their doubters wrong today. I like Brandy's comment about the line. Of course we need the line. Listen, if you watched Ohio State yesterday, I could argue that the center is the most important player on any football team, okay? I could actually argue that. I could argue the center is more important than any player on any football team ever, okay? Ever in the history of life. Without a good center, you're doing nothing, okay? I could argue that and then just shut down the whole show and then go outside and do some laps, okay? Because Ohio State, without their starting center, the snaps are going left, right. Justin Fields was playing Twister. He wasn't knowing what to do with himself. He must be the greatest Twister player in the history of Twister because that man was holding his feet on yellow, reaching for red to get the ball. But that's beside the point. Obviously, the line is important, but I should have said skill position player to be more direct. But yes, the line obviously is important, especially the center. Because without a good center, woo, it's bad. Producer G, what up, my guy in the building? Producer G, who makes me look good, who sets up the way we look. Shout out to you. Unless you're the Buckeyes with no center, it doesn't matter. Justin Fields is a bad man, my guy. Chubb is the best with Miles. Truth, Belichick would never employ Baker. What up, Nutty Knucklehead? How you doing? Hey, Corey. Hopefully you're doing good. Robert says, name me one game Baker lost us. Baker won us that Bengals game. Zach says, I don't see us winning this. Talking Grublin Media says, yes, because the Vikings played in a dome except the year Keenum hasn't had success anywhere else. And Javon says Lamar sucks. All right. Before we get on to Baker, the lightning rod that he is. Oh, people are already riled up for Baker Mayfield. This is everything Browns Nation Live. If you haven't already, if you're on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Turn on those notifications. And when we go live, you already know. You don't have to search. You don't have to wonder when are they going live next. The notification will tell you immediately. And if you're on Facebook, share to all your Browns groups. Share to a hater if you want to, too. It doesn't matter. We welcome them all, okay? Just share it. What emoji? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you wow? Are you nervous? I don't think there's a nervous emoji, but hey, it doesn't matter. How are you feeling today? And if you'd like, donate. That helps to the cause. And also, support the Patreon. It helps as well because it keeps us going. It keeps us ticking. And these live shows, live watch parties, they're wondering that they are going down. We're winding down the season, week 13. The watch party will be at 1 o'clock. Titans, Browns, 1 p.m., 1 to 10. My nervousness is at a 10. I'm going to be on camera. You guys are going to have to help me because I don't know what's going to happen to me when 1 o'clock comes. All right? But let's have some fun. Baker Mayfield. Can he quiet his critics today? Can he do it? Titans on deck, a playoff team. I didn't mean to do that. Don't worry about that transition that just happened. You didn't even see it. Can he quiet them? Can he shut them down? Or no, he can't quiet them no matter what he does. I don't care what he does. He is not going to quiet them. Best QB since we came back. Everybody's hating. Titans -4. Baker does not make the team better. The talent around Baker makes him better, says Brandy. And Julie says, happy Sunday, Corey Boyd. I woke up feeling dangerous. Let me go ahead and get you, Julie. Let me find it.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
You woke up feeling dangerous. Let me get you.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
What up, Reginald? Over on YouTube, you can donate the YouTube page. The link is in the description. There is a $sign in the comments. It says show your support, and you can pick a sticker or super chat. It's over on YouTube, Reginald. If you want to, you can. It's greatly appreciated, but in no need do you have to. It just helps out the channel. Appreciate you, brother. Noah says Baker play a perfect game, connect for 110%, and he still get roasted. Let our boy play. Can he quiet the critics today? I asked this over on my Patreon page. Patreon. Shout out to AAA and Clyde in the shout out tier. Every Patreon knows how I've asked this question. Can he quiet his critics? Can he do it? Now, hey, against subpar teams, against inferior opponents, he has showed up. He has balled. He has did his thing. Browner, my guy. I'm a Browns fan, but Baker irritates me beyond belief. He has serious talent around him, but barely beats bad teams. Thank you for the $19.99 donation. Shout out to you. $19.99 donation. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know I'm probably saying your name wrong, so I'm keeping it short. To Brown. I think it's saying Brown 3 or Brown. I'm just going to say Browner. Hopefully I get your name right. Thank you for the donation, my guy. $19.99. Baker frustrates him. He frustrates a lot of us. A lot. But I want to know, can he quiet them today? He has a lot of critics. I try to be fair when it comes to Baker Mayfield. If you've never watched this show, hey, I try to be fair and I try to be real when it comes to Baker Mayfield. We got this Baker going to show out. We got this Baker going to show out today, says Gerald. So he says Mayfield is trying to help this team win games. He's not elite, but he's tough. I can only respect his mission. Shout out to Susie. Tell me what QB goes against the Texans and has 60% and 132 total yards. Mayfield, that's who? Texans. Okay, I thought you were saying Titans. Texans. Need a big game from Baker. He is capable. Change my name. Brownies 357. Shout out to you. Tighten up. I used to be Charger 357. What up, Brownies? How are you doing? Chargers, a.k.a. now Brownies 357. I'm going to answer the question. I don't think he can quiet his critics today because his critics, a.k.a. Cowherd, a.k.a. Stephen A., all those guys, they're in a win-win situation here. If he does good today, in a win or a loss, if he does good, it's about time. It's about time he does something against a winning team. This is what we've been waiting for. This is it. It's about time you show up. This is what we've been calling for. You finally did it. Good job, Baker. Good job. You finally played good against a winning team. Is that so hard? This is what we wanted you to do. This is it. This is what I'm saying, critics, the ones who write articles about him. I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about critics. Now, some fans are critics too, and some fans they just want their team to win. I'm talking about the professionals that they write the articles. They sit there and they type it out, double space, paragraph, Times New Roman. That. I don't think he can win them over today. He can't quiet them because they're in a win-win situation. He does good. About time. Do it again. I need consistency. Now, if he loses, I knew it. All it took was a good team. Trade rumors, I've heard them from a source. I'm going to keep my source anonymous. Kevin Stefanski's been waiting to trade him. He just didn't want to say anything. That's what's going to happen if he loses big today. He's not going to quiet them because they're in a win-win situation. Critics. Now, fans, we want to win. Like I said last week, I just want to win, and I would love for Baker Mayfield to be consistent in winning. That's all I want. But critics, no. He's not going to quiet them today. There's no way. No way, no how, not going to happen. Baker can't cure cancer. That's crazy. Says Lucky left. Yeah, it's all Baker's fault. Even when receivers drop balls, fumbles, he makes mistakes, but he's also has pinpoint accuracy in his arm, says Keith. Brianna says, hey, Brandy. Gridiron's guy says Baker is a good, not great QB. If he makes the throws he needs to and keeps the drive moving, he will win. He will win this game. Haters are going to hate. He will always have haters. I'll take a quarterback that wins, period. Joe Burrow was balling out, and their team was terrible. Well, their team's terrible. I wouldn't put that on Burrow, though. Shout out to my guy Browner again. Also, Brandy Lewis is godlike. Look at them eyes. I had to read the comment, Brandy. Brandy, you are growing fans. $4.99 donation. Shout out to you. And Brandy, you have gained a fan. Thank you for the donation. Back to football. Oh, man. Come on, Baker. Shut them up. We win. Thomas Robinson, we need defense, he says. And talking, ask Brandon, who do you want to replace Baker with? And Barr says, good morning, my friend from Florida. Are you medicated for the game? I can't watch otherwise. I'm not medicated. I am nervous, though. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I am nervous. What up, Shane? How you doing? Susie says they win together, they lose together. Gerald says 28-21 dogs. Lee says 300 TDs, no picks. Susie says AKA shut up, LOL. I'm doing good, Shane. How are you doing? Thank you for asking. Brown, I wouldn't switch to Twitch because I just got too much stuff going on right now. But no, I wouldn't switch to Twitch. I think I'm just going to stick on YouTube. But thanks for asking, my guy. We need to accept that Baker is a good QB. He is not Mahomes. He's turned his franchise around, and he will get better. Too much haters in our fan base. Thomas says, L. Corey for president. Let's drop some love for our commentary. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. If you're new, like, share, and subscribe. L Franchise says 27-24. Reginald said this game is going to depend on the refs. I am telling you. This game makes me nervous. Baker Mayfield is going to play a big part, win or lose. Unfortunately for him. Because fans are ready to pounce. How many games are we into the season where the Browns offense trying to do? I cannot idea a scheme. It seems the offense is a bunch of random plays at times. Chris says 9-3 after today. Jack says 28-24 dogs. Browns 31-27. I think we will be fine if we win or lose. You know I'm in here. Tay the GOAT. Scott Smith says I'm back. The best show on the internet. You rock. Shout out Scott Smith. $10 donation. Tay the GOAT wants a dog check. Might want a little more honey in your water today, Corey. I'm going to need something. I got to feel like I'm going to be yelling today. Maybe good or bad. But hey, if you're new, watch party at 1. It's going to be great. We are going to have some fun. Let me transition here. Watch party at 1 o'clock. If you're new, this is Everything Browns Nation. We will be here reacting to Tennessee versus Cleveland. Our biggest game of the year to date. I don't think that is overplaying it. That is true. 2 8-3 teams, playoffs in the balance at Tennessee on the road. Two similar styles of play. Jason said, let's go, dogs. Come on. Run, stop the run. D, come up big. Let's go. Rest of everyone talks about Baker. He's going to play good. It's the rest we have to look out for, says Reginald. Like, share, subscribe, Patreon, support, / Everything Browns. Turn on your notifications. Facebook. Show your emojis. Share to your Browns groups. All that great stuff. Because we have Tennessee up. Tennessee. Let's talk about it. I usually don't talk about a game 20 minutes left in the show, but this is a big one. This is a big game. Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns. Now, I want a 10. 10 for this game. A 10. I am so nervous. I don't know what I want to do with myself, okay? Who's going to win? I'll tell you in a little bit. But the last time we played this team, we were embarrassed beyond embarrassed. I know we all remember the last time we played this team. Mail-in votes for Chubb. Browns have a winning record with Baker. Not bad considering what we went before. Love this chat, says Eddie. Money line is juicy. Browns all day. Biggest Browns game in a decade. Monster game today. Baker must be an X factor. Chris says 31-27. Browns are a great team. I feel like they're going to take this game and run with it. Why don't we use Higgins more? Good question, Corey. Cardale Hodge did take some time. Baker was getting to trust him, but he is out. You may see more Miggins. What is Miggins? More Higgins today since Cardale Hodge is not going to be playing. I'm not sure of it. I cannot guarantee it, but that may be something to watch out for today. Revenge is coming. Did I say Nick Cube instead of Nick Chubb? I'm sorry. If I did, I did. Hey, y'all know me. Revenge is sweet. This game should be a night game. Just saying. Remember what they said last season about us. Speaking, Zach said, have you voted 23 for the Pro Bowl? Actually, I did. You know, I mailed it in, and I said NFL. Could you please put 23 in the Pro Bowl? He is amazing. Speaking of that, before I get on to Tennessee, I want to ask a question since now there's 230 in the building on YouTube, 23 on Facebook. Thank everybody for watching. I wanted to ask you guys a question because this is really your show. I just talk a lot, and sometimes I don't make sense, but you guys still bear with me. I love you for it. We play the Ravens next week, Monday night. Would you rather the pregame show be Monday at 7 o'clock, or do you want the show to be at its normal time today, and then the watch party just be at 8:15 Monday night? Let me know in the chat. A 1 for the pregame show being at 7 on Monday night, or a 2 to remain at its normal time, 11:45 on Sunday. Let me know. 1 in the chat. 7 o'clock on Monday, 2 for its normal time. Let me know in the chat. Shout out My Jams. Winning period for the donation. $5. Thank you. I see 1. I see a Monday. 1 Monday. I see 1 2 1. It looks like Monday is going to win. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. I see a Sunday. 1 1 1. I see a 4. I don't know what the 4 is. 1 2. Looks like 1 is going to win. So you want the pregame show on Monday? I see a 4. I don't know what the 4. Did I say a 4 for anything? I'm not sure. So looks like the pregame show is going to be 1 has overruled 2. So it looks like the pregame show will be on Monday, before the Ravens. Big game Monday night too. Man, we got two big games. Help me. Thank you for the donation, Dan V. $5 donation, Dan V. This better not be a beatdown is what he's saying. Thank you guys. Everybody saying, most people are saying the one. I like seeing the pregame right before the real deal. Gets me amped up. So ones across the board. So it will be, pregame will be right before the Ravens, 7 o'clock on Monday. Thank you for that. Who will stop Henry? BJ Goodson. Brandy, I don't know who's going to stop Henry. Let's get back into some Tennessee gameplay. Maybe some of us in the chat need to go down to Tennessee. We can get a quick bus ride ticket down there and hold on to his ankles. But let's get back into Tennessee. We all know what happened last year, opening day. You know, the debut of the new Browns. Yeah, let's go. Home opener. We are going to break our streak against the Tennessee Titans. We have not won an opening game since 1921. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but you get where I'm going. It's been a long time, and we laid an egg. A deviled egg, a boiled egg, a scrambled egg. Whatever egg you like, you pick your favorite egg. That's what we laid. 43-13 beat down to the Titans. It was embarrassing. It was pathetic. Browns fans were mad. I wasn't doing watch parties at this time last year. Who would have known what would have happened in the chat? The chat might have blown up then. But Browns fans were angry. We got embarrassed. Tannehill wasn't even a quarterback back then. It was Marcus Mariota. Hey, one good thing was we did hold Derrick Henry to 84 yards and a touchdown. That was a plus. But we didn't do anything else. Baker Mayfield, I got to say this. He did throw 3 interceptions that game. That's not a good look. But, hey. We have a new coaching now, a new team. It's water under the bridge, right? But I just wanted to give some text, some backstory on the last time these two teams met up. And it was not pretty for us. For real, who's going to stop them? Eddie, I don't know who's going to stop them. I don't know. And you know why I don't know, Eddie? Let me tell you why. And I'm being honest with you. Ward is out, Eddie. He is not playing today. We haven't been able to stop running backs lately. LA says it was 1925. Robert says we got to hold Henry to 100 yards. We may have a chance. I don't know how we're going to stop him because I'm going to be honest. Our run defense hasn't looked good lately. Let's just look at past runners we've faced, minus Tennessee. Not Tennessee. Houston. We did a good job against them, but I didn't think going into the game that Duke Johnson was really going to do anything. He used to play for our team. He's not really known as a runner. And you can say, well, hey, we did shut down Miles Sanders. Ha ha! Yeah. The Eagles just stopped running the ball. He had 16 carries for 66 yards. That's 4.1 at carry. Carson Wentz just started throwing the ball all over the place. Doug Peterson said, you know what? I'm going to show my genius in coaching. Carson Wentz, go ahead. Eat him up. No. Should have kept running the ball. Josh Jacobs, 31 carries for 129 yards. He ran all over us. And then you know that all-pro, first-round Pro Bowl selection, golden jacket, James Robinson from Jacksonville? You heard of him, right? Yeah. 22 carries, 128 yards, and a touchdown. We're not stopping the run very great lately. So, do I think we're just going to go in there in Tennessee, we're going to travel there and stop Derrick Henry? King Henry's what they call him. The biggest back I've seen in a while. He just looks like a man-child who wakes up and drink protein shakes as a hobby. I don't know how we're going to stop him. Somebody tell me. Please tell me how we're going to stop him. I don't have any answers. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to stop him. I have no clue. Keep him on the bench, control the clock. That's how you stop him. There you go. See, LA has something. Time of possession, offense. A good way to stop an offensive weapon is if he's on the bench reading the tablet, reading that Microsoft Surface tablet, looking at plays, how to get better. Don't get him on the field. How many receptions does Jarvis have? You talking about for the season? I would have killed the Browns to sign Tavon Austin on the cheap to draw coverage away from the run game in OBJ's absence. Oh, so somebody admitting OBJ does mean something to the team. I like that. Can't wait to go to work tomorrow night here in Tennessee after my Browns beat the Oilers. Cough, cough. I mean Titans. Hit Derrick Henry, make him feel like he's human. But I think teams have tried that. I like the time and possession thing by LA. That is a very good point. OBJ's absent. There's the truth. There's the truth. The truth. I don't know. What did he do to you? Let me know. I'm back. How you doing, Tim? How are you doing? It's payback time. Browns win big, says Richard. I need a miracle every day, says Thomas. Bless him today, says Michael Newport. Bless him today.
Bless him. Bless him then. You talking? Every DB, every defense, bless him.
There you go.
Bless him. Bless him then. You talking? Every DB, every defense, bless him.
He said bless him. You get your bless him, a.k.a. Juice Style. How are you, Corey? I'm doing good, RV. How are you doing? How long were you a Browns fan? I think he's saying since I've been a little kid, since I can remember. Shane says dog check.
Dog check!
That was a little loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Now that was a little soft. Let me turn that back up a little bit.
Dog check!
There we go. I'm doing good. David says hi. Just need a win. I don't care how. Derrick Henry is definitely a key. But who I think we're all sleeping on today, and who I think is even more of a problem for this team. Everybody's talking about Derrick Henry, and I agree. Derrick Henry, yes, stop him. Please, Lord, stop him. But Ryan Tannehill, yes, he's a problem for the Browns. Mike Glennon threw for 235 yards and a touchdown. No Denzel Ward. Now, Myles Garrett is back. But instead of going to watch him closely, coming back from COVID, seeing how he looks, Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill? Ew. Why are you worried about Ryan Tannehill? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Ryan Tannehill has 23 touchdowns and 4 interceptions this year. People sleeping on Ryan Tannehill. That's who I'm worried about too. Ryan Tannehill, A.J. Brown, and this play-action passing game is killer because everybody's worried about Derrick Henry, and they should be. But Ryan Tannehill, quietly, 23 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Look at that ratio. That is killer. And that's who I am really worried about today. We all know about Derrick Henry. We all know. And that for the fact that them two right there with A.J. Brown and Ryan Tannehill, and I'll read you some A.J. Brown stats for you. He has 8 TDs on the year, 40 receptions, 638 yards. Nobody's talking about these two right here. And that's who I'm worried about. We can talk about Derrick Henry all day. That's a given. But we're not talking about A.J. Brown and Ryan Tannehill, and I think we should. That play action passing could be a problem today. Denzel Ward is out. 23 is back there running around. That scares me to death. Scares me to death. Got to watch Corey Davis too. That is true. He can run also, and Baker can't. They got a pretty good wideout. A.J. Brown says L.A. If we play strong and smart, we can win. Says Susie. Darn Henry, but she did not say darn. My day is good. Chubb. My day is good. Thanks, 10. Chubb, 200 yards, 2 TDs. Brandon says, I think the Browns need 3-5-3 defense sub packages, show 8 in the box, and go from there. Scheme is important because talent is lacking. But Titans defense is trash. We can throw for 5. Yes, today. We got to get pressure. Says Photo. Nick Chubb runs for more yards than D. Henry. A.J. Brown is the one to watch. 2 TDs today. Write it down, says the truth. Listen, I'm not going to argue. A.J. Brown and Ryan Tannehill, people are not talking about those two right there. Robert A. says it's going to be a shootout. Baker will get it done. Nick Chubb, A.J. Brown, A.J. Brown, how are you doing? I'm worried about Titans' 2-bit physical receiver, says Mike. Henry gets hurt in the first half and we'll be out. I don't want to wish for no injuries now. I do not want to wish for injuries. Aaron says Matt Wilson, Taki, and Garrett. Don't use ESPN today. Their live coverage sucks. I want to try NFL. We'll see what happens. First time seeing the game on TV. Good for you, Jesse. You think Cam Newton coming to us? No. It's code blue for the Titans today. Y'all going to get smashed. Thank you, Bennett. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. Got to do better against the run than the Raiders, says Browns backer. I'm doing good, RV. I think I read that. Okay. I'm calling it 35-17, says Tempa. And I think Talkin had a question for the truth. I don't know what happened. But okay. Davis had over 600 yards receiving so far and 3 TDs. Yep, I read it. No, I didn't say Davis. I said A.J. Brown. Yes, Corey Davis has 619 and 3 TDs on 42 receptions. Yes, he's not to be slept on neither, but I just picked the top receiver that Tannehill likes to throw to. That's what makes me nervous as well. Maybe a little bit more nervous because we all know about Derrick Henry. If we know about him, we all know the coaching staff knows about him. The defense knows about him. They are going to try to stop Derrick Henry with all of their might and their strength and their soul. They're going to do everything to stop him, and that is going to open up the play-action pass, and Ryan Tannehill is great at the play-action pass. Ever since Ryan Tannehill came to Tennessee, he has been elite. He was terrible in Miami with Adam Gase. Adam Gase is terrible. We all know that, so maybe it was Adam Gase's fault. But now Ryan Tannehill has become elite. You can laugh all you want. He has become elite. 23-4 is elite. He's got his team at 8-3, and I am nervous. Now, Tennessee does suck at stopping the run. They're middle of the pack, 17th. They're not very good against the pass, 28th, 268 a game, 115 allowed per game against the run. That's middle of the pack in the NFL at 17th. So they give up yards as well. So this game, it could become a shootout. It could. We may have to win one like that. But they are going to do everything in their power to stop Nick. I don't like your fantasy team. I don't care about your fantasy team. And last week, I just learned I don't like Power Rangers. Freaking Bartholomew Chubb. His name gets longer every single week. I don't know what I want to do. Love your calls. Thank you, Nevin. I'm a Titans fan. I'll give you guys credit. Baker plays well under pressure. Chubb, says Bryce Z. Thank you for the $2.99 in the building. If you like what you're liking, hit that thumbs up. Share it to everybody. Not a $2.98, the one that just left. Thank you for watching. Share to everybody. Appreciate it. Well said. Thank you, Robert. El Francis, Tennessee isn't good on third down, too. If the Bengals beat them, so can we, period, said Susie. The Bengals did beat them. And that was earlier in the year, but it was done. That is something to think about. John says we won't win the shootout because of Baker. Are you going to be streaming the game? Not the game, Titan. I can't stream the game, but I will be doing a reaction, a watch party is what we call it here on Everything Browns Nation at 1 o'clock. Be there. We have fun. We get mad together. We laugh together. We haven't shed a tear yet. Not yet. Maybe an emotional one inside. But we do it all here. Make sure you're there at 1 o'clock. We're going to have some fun. But I can't show the game. The NFL satellites will come at me immediately. But I cannot show it. Titans have some weaknesses Browns can exploit. If the Browns are making any waves in the playoffs this year, then they must be able to hang or beat the Titans. The watch party's right here, Tim. The same channel you're at, 1 o'clock. Just come back in about 22 minutes. We get off here in 7 minutes. So, right here. The truth is a Ravens fan and a hater. I'm not going to ban on Javon. I don't ban people unless you're disrespectful or rude or just an absolute idiot. Okay, but all fans can come in here as long as they're respectful. You know you have your opinions, but I don't ban unless it's ban worthy. But all right, get your predictions in the chat. Who's your big dog of the game? Let it be heard. Let it be known. Let's go. Predictions, win, loss, and your big dog. Let's go in the chat. Who's winning? Who's losing? Who's your big dog of the game? Oh, boy. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm getting nervous already. And I got 3 more hours of streaming and calling this watch party. This is the biggest game of the year. Nick Chubb, Baker, I see. Browns by 3. King Henry. Well, we don't give King Henry anything in this, but he says King Henry 250 plus yards. Big dog will be Hunt. Browns 28-24. Big dog Chubb. Titans win the game. Sorry. Don't be sorry, Brandy. Hey, your call is your call. Titans losing. Hunt. Miles. Chubb. Browns 27. Tennessee 21. Titans 38-20. Dwayne. Maybe the worst free agent signing in life. Dwayne Bowe, number 23, says Jorge, number 23. And I still gave him what is wrong with me? Robert says 37-36 Browns. Baker has a day, says John on Facebook. I think I said John with Chubb, but I'll say it again in case I missed it. Denzel's not playing. Bryce, he is out today. He is out. He is not playing. Browns 24-17 Titans. Titans win big. A.J. Brown. Jesse says, Brady says no. Tell him no. Tim, no. Did I miss something? Oh, Denzel playing. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Parky OT. Denzel's out for a calf injury. He is out, calf injury, Tim. If you change the name, can you stream, by the way? If you change the name, you can stream, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I'm not streaming the game if that's what you're talking about. I'm not letting them tear me apart. Sorry. A.J. Brown is the X Factor. Gridiron's Guide with JD says 27 Browns, and who can forget Kenny Britt? Oh, yeah. Man, Britt or Bo. We could talk about that some other time. Win's going to come in. 12-9 Browns. Fake love from a Ravens fan. Win the fourth quarter. We haven't been 8-3 since 94, so I'll take it. Go Browns. Robert for sure. Best pregame show every week. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you. Who cares? Ha. Just win. Browns got it. DPJ. Big game. All right. My guy, AAA, 45-43 Browns. Big day Baker. He got a big score up there. Wait, Cardell Hodge is out. Yes, Cardell Hodge is out, hamstring injury. So maybe DPJ take some time, get some big plays. Hollywood Higgins. Watch out for him too, maybe. Tim said this is so fun. Thank you, Tim. First time watching, watch party. You may have even more fun. And it's even more fun when the Browns win. When they lose, it's not as fun, but I do my best to keep it entertaining. I try at least. Corey Davis is going to pop off, says Titan Lopez. All right. You should be on tailgate 19. Thank you, brother. All right. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? I've seen a lot of people saying the Browns are going to win. I've seen a couple say the Titans are going to win. Now, a couple were Browns fans, a couple were Titans fans. Obviously, Titan fans are going to say Titans are going to win. And I don't know. That's fine. They should say that. Why wouldn't they? They're Titans fans. Now, I had the Browns going 11-5 at the beginning of the year. 11-5. I bet my dogs, all of them. Corey, can you see this comment? Yes, I can, Steven. Watch party only on YouTube. Yes, YouTube today. Facebook's been giving me a little problems doing the watch party. A lot of spam going through. I got to learn how to fix that, and it's hard to do. But, yeah, just YouTube today. So make sure you come on over. But, yeah. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? What's my prediction? I'm going 11-5. I keep it real on here. Everybody, a lot of people are on the Browns. Some people are on the Titans. Who do I think's going to win? Who's my big dog of the game? Wrong scene. My big dog of the game is Jarvis Landry. For the Browns to win, Jarvis Landry needs a big game. They're going to try to hone in on Nick Chubb. I'm just going to say his first last name today. Nick Chubb. Jarvis Landry going to step up like he did last week.
Bless him. Bless him then. Every DB, every defense, bless him.
He's going to have to bless him. That's what he's going to have to do this week for the Browns to win. He's going to have to bless him. He's going to have to do his thing for the Browns to win.
Bless him then. You talking? Every DB, every defense, bless him.
That's what he's going to have to do. Browns, Jarvis Landry, big game in the receiving department for the Browns to win. Oh, snap, didn't think about him, says John. I called 9-7 before the season. You are a smarter man than me. I'm not yet. We're 8-3, but we will see what happens.
Dog check!
Some dog checks called Chubb. $4.99. Do you think keep OBJ or moving forward? I want to keep OBJ, but they may move forward. Thank you for the donation, $4.99. Thank you for the $4.99. Who's going to win the game? Now for my answer. Well, John, the description, my YouTube link is in the description of this video, but you can click on that to find the channel, but it's Everything Browns Nation is the YouTube channel, but the description is in the link of the Facebook video. Appreciate all the support. But I have the Titans winning this game. If you can't tell by now, I have the Titans winning. Boo me in the chat. I got us going 11-5. This is one of the games I have us losing. This was before all the COVID stuff and all that. It was at the Titans crowd I had going, so maybe the crowd helps us in this environment. But I need to see it before I believe it. Boo me in the chat. That is fine. I can deal with it. That is fine. Boo me. But I'm going with the Titans to win this game 31-23, 8-point win for the Titans. Hopefully I am wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be so wrong. So I can, thank you, but Michael said that's a funny clip. Thank you. I want to be so wrong so I can bring out Hefty, my best friend, next week on the pregame show. I want to be so wrong, but I got to keep it real. As real as I can be, I am a homer, but I got to keep it real. I think the Browns are going to lose this game, but hopefully they're competitive. Hopefully it's not a beatdown, so I don't got to lose my mind in about 14 minutes. But here we go. I hope I'm wrong, Calvin, and I hope Hefty comes out next week. Me and my friend Hefty. But that's it. Hopefully you're back for the watch party on YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I'll see you in about 14 minutes around that time. But thank you. Thank you, everybody. Here we go. Hopefully Browns prove me wrong, and Hefty comes out next week. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for all the support, all the donations. But hey, we got about 3 hours to go in the watch party. Hopefully I see you then. But until then, I will see you. If I don't see you at the watch party, I will see you Monday, 7 o'clock for the pregame right before the Ravens. I'll catch you guys maybe in a little bit. Peace.